Deputy Speaker, Labor governs for select parts of capital cities and not for the regions. That's the concern I have. My constituents in Mallee see time and time again that Labor treats them as invisible or at best obstacles to be pushed out of the way. I'm proud to stand here representing Mallee but also representing all regional Australians as the first Shadow Minister for Regional Communications. These amendments bring specific focus to the Triple Zero Custodian to investigate and report on deficiencies in connectivity for rural, regional and remote Australians. As it presently stands, we really don't know how many regional Australians have been affected by Triple Zero outages, but our lived experience in the regions is that it happens a lot. Indeed, regional Australians who contact my office are concerned about their mobile service connectivity more generally. Shockingly, when they call 000, they cannot get through. Waiting until a fatality occurs in regional Australia is not only unacceptable, it puts lives at risk and, in my view, is the basis for the minister to resign or be censured or sacked. That's Westminster accountability. That's the minister's job. The buck stops with her. These amendments ensure that the Triple Zero Custodian is reporting to the government and the parliament on the specific connectivity issues rural, regional and remote Australians are facing. The minister described herself as new 5 months into the job. I've been Shadow Regional Communications Minister for less time, and I've already taken countless briefings, and it's already clear to me the problems in regional Australia are not only dire, but they are also unique. We don't have the benefit of a second option mobile service if one fails, and not everyone can afford the low Earth orbit satellite service workarounds to secure more reliable coverage. Labor is content with regional Australians having second-rate services, and that puts lives at risk. In other words, Labor is happy to put regional Australian lives at risk. If those opposite disagree with that proposition, support my amendments today. If my amendments are not supported, what is this government telling regional Australians? That they cannot be bothered having specific expectations. The Triple Zero Custodian will focus on the specific risks they face in the bush. Or will they say, just trust us, we care about regional Australians, their issues will be in the mix of the considerations? Well, call me and my Nationals colleagues once bitten, twice shy, or more likely, constantly neglected, always vigilant, because we see Labor ignore and disrespect regional Australians time and time again. I make no apology for moving amendments to ensure special consideration of regional Australians who are treated like second-class citizens. When Labor-backed programs roll through our electorates, regional Australians are not consulted. The decision is already in the bag. It's faux consultation to tick the box. The justifiable bitterness and anger of regional Australians sits at Labor's feet. The Prime Minister deserved the reception he got in Ballarat at the Bush Summit. The buck stops with him, with his government. He's happy to be preaching Labor virtues at the UK Labor conference while this controversy raged back home, but pretends the actions of his ministers and fellow state Labor governments have nothing to do with him. The Prime Minister has the nerve to tell regional Australians, I won't BS people. Yet under his government, there's bulldust as far as the eye can see. No transparency, no accountability, secrecy and demands that it's Labor's way or the highway. The hubris of those opposite knows no ends, and the best way to indicate the government is taking the second 000 failure on their watch seriously to tell regional Australians they matter to this government. It's to support these amendments. The Minister and Albanese Government also need to move very quickly on updating the universal service obligation. The USO underpins emergency connectivity, yet the old voice-based USO is no longer fit for purpose. The Minister protested last week. She was new to the portfolio. I don't know if that means the previous Minister, Minister Rowland, was doing nothing and handed nothing over to her to continue with, or that the Minister has had priorities other than ensuring life-saving connectivity in the bush. The Universal Outdoor Mobile Obligation, or UOMO, is a step in the right direction, and telcos are rolling out connectivity via satellite on newer telephone handsets.
Expired. The question is that the amendments be agreed to.